People liked Katakuri from day one. He had name recognition when he was introduced, as he was one of the Fleet Commanders. So when we met him, we all knew he was going to be cool. However, nobody really expected it to be as awesome as he was. We had already seen Cracker, one of the other Fleet Commanders, and to be honest, compared to Katakuri, Cracker was incredibly underwhelming. It was then revealed that he had a Mochi Devil Fruit, and he was a Logia type. However, this was later retconned by Oda into being a Paramecium type. However, the big reveal, the Mochi Devil Fruit wasn't what made everybody go crazy. No, what made everybody go crazy was the fact that it was confirmed around when he was introduced that Katakuri could see the future with observation hockey. This was insane. To anybody that had just recently caught up, people have been speculating about upper forms of hockey for years. What else can you do with observation besides predict your opponent's movement? What else can you do with armament besides harden armor around yourself? Well, now we know. If your observation hockey is good enough. So already off the bat, Katakuri is really cool. However, we then get to see how he uses his Devil Fruit. And I think this is what makes people like him so much. But he uses his Mochi Fruit the same way Luffy uses the Gamu Gamu no Mi, or the Gum Gum Fruit. In terms of combat ability, he is an anti-Luffy. The only thing he doesn't seem to be able to do is use the gear technique, which are because the gears are tied very closely with Luffy's rubber anatomy. So I definitely don't see Katakuri being able to do his own versions of Gear 2nd, 3rd, or Gear 4. But after he was introduced, he didn't really do much until his fight with Luffy, which, ironically, was around the time that the community was very disappointed. We hadn't really gotten what we wanted out of this arc, and we were feeling like the Big Mom Pirates were a little bit of a letdown to a degree. And we were waiting for something awesome to happen. And then Oda brought us Katakuri, who waited for Luffy on the Sunny, and then eventually they entered the Mirror World and began their battle. And you know what? Ever since then, this fight has been massively entertaining. Beyond being really, really cool in its design, character, and fighting aspect, the way Oda has handled Katakuri is very good. He started out as this typical shonen badass. He was really, really cool. Since entering the New World, despite how well Doflamingo was written, we've only really gotten evil villains. We've gotten sympathetic evil villains in the case of Doflamingo, but let's be honest, these people were doing horrible things. These people were evil. Katakuri isn't even doing this because he wants to. Yes, he does want to beat Luffy, because at this point in the battle it's a matter of pride, but the reason Katakuri decided to go after Luffy was because Luffy attacked his captain's territory. Luffy antagonized Katakuri. Oda conveyed this to us in the last chapter with Flambe and Katakuri and Luffy's interaction. Luffy, beginning to get the hang of seeing into the future slightly with observation hockey, had been avoiding Katakuri's hits until Flambe interfered, took out one of his legs, and weakened him. Katakuri wondered to himself, why did this happen? And when he figured out it was Flambe, he was angry. Katakuri, if he was somebody like Doflamingo, probably wouldn't have cared. However, he saw this as a major insult to not just his pride, but he saw this as unfair. This was a battle between two men, and Flambe interfering was wrong. While he was weakened by Flambe, Katakuri was able to stab Luffy through the chest with his trident, giving him a very deadly wound. Though, to make up for that, Katakuri stabbed himself in the stomach with his trident. He humanized Katakuri even more by with the gag that when Katakuri eats donuts, he lies on his back and opens up his giant mouth. Katakuri, who is known to the Big Mom Pirate for never laying down, never sleeping, never letting his back touch the ground, lies on his back and eats donuts in private because he enjoys it, and that is a luxury he allows himself. We then get a flashback after Flambe taunts him, calling him horrible names when she sees his real face, of people calling him a monster and making fun of him for his appearance. Oda introduced the character and made him really cool. Katakuri was cool, badass and hyped up, and we were incredibly excited to see him battle Luffy, and everything he did was awesome. But then he slowly began to humanize him, making him seem more and more real and interesting. He made us like him on a shallow level, but then made us like him on a deeper level. Katakuri is a cool and deep character, and Oda has succeeded in making the entire collective One Piece fanbase love the Katakuri, even to the point that a lot of people are, as a joke, or in some cases even seriously, saying Katakuri for Nakama. Katakuri should join the crew. But that is a topic for another video. What is it that you like about Katakuri? Tell me in the comment section down below. And do you agree that he has become even more dynamic and three-dimensional since he was introduced? Or did you just like him because he's really cool? Because that's okay. He's awesome. Subscribe for more videos like this. I'm a new channel, so I could really use it. And check me out on Twitter. Link to that in the description box down below. And above all else, guys, have a great day.